So thank you so much for joining me. To begin, please find a nice comfortable position where you can totally relax and go on a nice inner journey. Take a full deep breath in and exhale all of your tension out, letting your eyes drift closed. Take another full inhale. Hold it for a moment at the top, and then exhale entirely. Let's do this once more. A full deep breath in. Hold it briefly, and then completely let go of all of your stress and tension. I want you to imagine that a beautiful detailed golden fleece blanket appears next to you. You want to make yourself even more cozy and comfortable, so you pull it on to cover your entire body up to your neck. It is so warm and soft. It smells like fresh air. After a moment, it begins to glow, the most illuminating, bright golden glow. It's breathtaking. You feel your energy expand and grow under the blanket. The light is traveling through every chakra, every cell, balancing, recharging, unblocking and healing you, giving you strength and energy. You feel every organ, every muscle absorbing the healing energy of the blanket. It is magical, efficient. You feel it working so well. Just stay here and breathe deeply and allow the golden fleece to do its healing work. I now want you to take your imagination to the most beautiful forest. It has the perfect amount of moss on the floor. There is an incredible array of green around you. The smell of pine, oak, redwoods, the damp grassy floor, it all fills your nostrils. In front of you is a clearing with the most enchanting entrance. It's a tall, large, open archway in the style of a Greek piece of architecture. It stands elegantly in between trees. It says Camp Half-Blood written in Greek across the top. In the center of the open archway is the son of the Greek god Poseidon, god of the sea. It's Percy Jackson. He is going to be your guide and show you around Camp Half-Blood. He smiles at you and gestures you through the doorway. You make it easily through the invisible barrier, which means you have the same worth as Percy. This meditation is all about knowing your true worth. Percy guides you into the most stunning landscape you have ever seen, surrounded by thick forestry. Open fields and streams lead into the most magical body of water. There is barely a ripple in the perfect water. In the open field, there are archers practicing their shot. There are warriors training with their swords and shields, harnessing their powers. There are ladders strung horizontally between trees as people run across or practice their sword fighting on them. A little lower beneath the field and forest is a gorgeous beach. Centaurs run together on the sand. Centaur is a half horse, half man. It is truly mythical and quite a sight to behold. Percy leads you down to his home. He lives on the beach by the water. It is a magnificent wooden hut. It's an extremely large structure and is held up by thick wooden columns and ropes. It is stunning and unlike anything else. It is filled with weapons throughout time, a large trident, a hammock, a telescope. You feel very comfortable here. Percy then leads you to the end of the dock. You feel protected, loved. The view from the end of the dock is truly remarkable. You are surrounded by water, beaches, and islands of forestry. You take a deep, mindful breath and fill your lungs with the freshness of the air. Percy tells you that he has a small gift for you. He points behind you, and walking down the dock is Annabeth, the daughter of Athena. She happily greets you and takes out a small cologne spray bottle. She tells you that this contains a special mist. It will change how you view yourself for the better. It will make you see what the world sees. Someone who is already worthy, deserving, beautiful and kind, both on the inside and the outside. She asks if she can spray you. You say, of course. She sprays a few times on your face and the cool, wet mist covers you. You feel lighter. You feel like it is revealing your true self. You take a deep breath and you thank her. You step forward towards the end of the dock and look at your reflection in the water. That is you. You then see the most interesting creature jump out of the water 100 yards ahead of you. It is the most beautiful colour. Percy tells you not to worry and that the creature just wants to greet you. You stand calmly on the dock and the creature jumps out of the water in front of you, getting you all wet. It's half horse, half fish. It's unbelievably unique. It's almost rainbow coloured. It's very friendly. Percy pets its head and tells you that you may too. You let your hand run down its wet mane. Feels like a dolphin, but it sounds like a horse. Percy gives you a cube of sugar to give the creature. You throw it in its mouth, and it takes off happily across the water. Percy then tells you that he has one more thing to show you, but first you must try on these special shoes. He is wearing Converse with wings. He tells you that to get to the stream, you must try these fun shoes on. You take your shoes off, and you sit on the dock. He's holding your pair and fights to hold them down as you slide your feet in. You take a deep breath, and Percy laces them onto your feet. You stand up, and he takes your hand, and you both begin to fly upwards. Before you know it, you are high in the sky, flying above the camp. This is amazing. These shoes really work. You want to yell out with joy. All the campers below start clapping. You are both so high above the trees. You feel the breeze blowing through your hair. You see birds flying between the trees. A little way ahead, a stream runs through the middle of the forest. Percy tells you that this is where you will both land. He guides you over as you gently start descending. You take a deep breath, and you land by the most beautiful stream of water. He tells you that as the son of Poseidon, he can use the water to heal. He says that you can too. He lays down on his belly and puts one arm in the water. You copy him and lay next to him, placing your right arm in the water. It is flowing gently in your direction. The water is slightly cold but totally refreshing. You feel perfectly safe. You feel a small amount of water rise up your arm, travels up to your shoulder, across your collarbone, and comes to rest at your heart center. The golden fleece healed all physical elements. The water heals any emotional pain that you are harboring. Take a moment to lay here and allow the water to do its thing, allowing anything you wish to rid yourself of that makes you feel unworthy or undeserving, and let the water absorb it. Let the water soak it all up. you come back to the sound of my voice, and Percy helps you to stand up. You are so grateful. You feel amazing. You feel unblocked and aware. You thank Percy for his guidance and help, and he nods his head. He guides you back through the forest. He takes you to the large open archway entrance. You wave at him and you walk through the archway. As you go through, you return yourself back into the room in which you lay or sit. You take a nice deep breath, and on your exhale, return yourself back to your physical body, to the time and space you are in now. You become aware of your heartbeat, your breath, any sounds and smells around you. If you are laying down, then just place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart center so you can feel the movement of your breath and your heartbeat. If you're in a seated position, just bring your hands together in prayer and let your thumbs rest directly on the center of your sternum so you can feel your heartbeat. We'll close with 2 nice cleansing breaths together. Take a nice big inhale. Let it go. Take another nice big inhale. Let it go. And open your eyes and smile. If you want to put some energy back into your muscles, give your fingers a wriggle, give your toes a wriggle, then have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you very much.